Playing Mr. Fantastic is very simple. He has a lot of fantastic skills. I'm gonna show you how to use them stretchingly. The first one is left click, which is basically his very stretchy punch, and it can go very far. The range is pretty big and it takes overall 5 punches to eliminate an enemy. Now the great thing about this punch is even if you miss, you can drag the punch in and you do the same damage as the normal punch. This way you can combo multiple enemies with multiple punches and you can do multiple damages with one punch, just like this. Very good dragging punch. His next ability is the right click of his, which you can grab enemies with by right clicking and then left clicking, and this way if you grab the same person you drag it towards yourself, but you can also drag another person by right clicking then left clicking another person and they get attached together just like this. Very cool, and it does a lot of damage. With the drag punch you can do damage to both of them. Just right click them, left click them, drag it towards yourself. If they want to escape and have low HP, you have 4 seconds for it, as you can see. His next skill we need to talk about is the shift ability. If I click it, I'm gonna become a big square, and any damage I get inside on my body right now will be shot right back up to the enemy, just like this. Very good. And the crazy thing is, not only this is a great defensive ability, it can be used for ultimates as well. That means if Iron Man is shooting his ultimate right now, I can just defend it like this and then shoot it right back at him. But it works with any ultimate that is a projectile, so it is a very versatile kind of skill that is defensive, helps your team and helps yourself as well. And even though I am at 25 HP, if I turn into this mode, any damage I take will only be used for the form and I won't actually take damage. Very good. Now let's talk about his E ability. Very good. It has 2 charges. It can be used on teammates like this, get close to them, or it can be used for enemies, and when you do get close to them you are gonna do some damage to them as well. This is great if they wanna escape from you for low HP, or just generally it's great for comboing enemies up just like this. Grab them towards yourself, then press E and then press the hit, and then you're good to go. It's also a great mobility tool. Let's say you wanna get into the fight, whenever a teammate is in front of you, just press E and now you are more close to the fight. Very good. Now let's talk about his passive, which is this blue bar right now, as you can see below the crosshair. If it reaches 100, well, let me show you. It's gonna be very fun. It's gonna turn him into a big tank with 800 HP, and basically he does a lot of damage, has a lot of health, but the only thing is his range is not gonna be as good as was in this basic form. Let me show you. When you become big, his range, as you can see, doesn't go as far as normally would. Let's say if I go back, now I can hit the enemy again, but in exchange you're gonna get much more damage done and more health, so I would say it is a very worthwhile exchange. Lastly, let's talk about his ultimate. If I press Q right now, I'm gonna go into air as the big guy, and anytime I'm slamming down against the enemies I get more and more hits in. But let's say I'm doing the ultimate and I don't hit anyone, I can only do it 3 times then, very simply, and then I stop. If I do hit enemies in every single hit and slam I'm doing, I can do it for 6 times in total. Overall, this ultimate is not really notable for his damage, but it is a great distraction or just getting away from a sticky situation. It is more used for that. If you wanna do some real damage, just turn up your passive and you're gonna be good to go to deal a lot of damage. You just have to get closer than normal and also more HP. Overall, he is a great duelist character, and it has a lot of hybrid vanguard abilities, which makes him a very good character all around. Happy Mr. Fantastic playing and have fun!